Hello everyone, today is another episode of Bitcoin Belgium. Today we're discussing Ethereum and its price and the macro TA. First of all, we're using the bar patterns, so let's take them again so you can see where I got those from. Um, so let's take the bull market of 2017 and the bear market of 2018 to see where we are now with regards to previous bull and bear markets. If you overlay them with the top of in the beginning of November 2021, you can see that percentage-wise we would drop to 770 with regards to the top we had in 2021, and we went there really close on the 13th of June. We went to $880, so that's pretty close. So let's see what the future brings for Ethereum. Um, and let's also take a look at the percentage-wise drawdown from the all-time high. Also important to discuss. In 2018, we went down 94%, around 94%. So if we're doing that today from the high, from the all-time high of 2021, it would go to, based on this percentage, it would drop to, oh, it's going down really hard, to around $200 to $300. I mean, it's possible, but I think it's unlikely. Not financial advice, of course, but we need to take a look at all the factors and see what's possible. So yeah. That's important to discuss. Now, also an important factor I think is the RSI. So now we're taking a look at the RSI on my another other trading view accounts. The RSI is pretty low. I mean, if you can see, we are not much in this region like we are now. We are maybe slightly oversold, but not technically oversold. We were oversold in June. That was oversold, technically oversold, like at the end of 2018, the end of the bear market for Ethereum. And it was also, our star was pretty good in predicting some kind of local top here, but we blasted from $1,600 to 4,400 and yeah, 4,800 almost. So RSI also an important indicator to discuss. Now let's take a look at the moving average. The moving average you're seeing here, sorry for the advertisements. The moving average you're seeing here is the 300. You can argue that here in June we bounced a bit off that level. We are now again pretty close to it. So let's see if it will hold or not. I think it's an important thing to consider in the future. And now let's take a look at the 200 week. Yeah, we are below it. So not much to see there, I think. Usually it spends some time between below the 200 week, so it's nothing unusual. Like normally BTC doesn't spend long below it, now it does, but it can spend some time below the 200 week. And also the important one I think is the Fibonacci from the Fibonacci levels from the previous all-time high to the bottom. So if we're doing this from the top to the low, actually that was back there, you can see that the top of the 2021 bull market for Ethereum was 3.618, the 3.618 level. So I think that's important to know, and maybe to see where the bottom maybe could be. Um, at this moment, we are above the 0.618. But don't take it to the bank, guys. It's just something good to know, I think, for the macro TA. Now let's also take a look at how low did BTC go in its first and second bear market. So BTC, you could argue that this was the first real bear market, and this is the second one. So how low did BTC go back then? Mm, from the top to the bottom, around 84%. So if we're doing that again today, I mean, the coming weeks or months, 84%, 84, something like this, it would put it around 700, $700, which I think is pretty realistic. We were pretty close to it in June, but I think that's pretty realistic. But we need to see how it develops. So I think that's all the important stuff for today, guys. If you have also some suggestions for future episodes, or if you like to leave something in the comments below, be sure to do so. And I think that's all for today. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.